Okay. Have a seat, relax. We're going to get started in just a minute. Test, test, test. Test, 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 test. Test, test. Test, 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 test. Test, test. All right. So make yourselves comfortable. Sit down in a comfortable spot with your spine straight. And we're going to begin with breathing. So we're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. So you can begin. As you inhale through your nose, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale through your mouth, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. As you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. With each inhale, allow your spine to get longer as your head reaches for the ceiling, as you sit up straight. And as you exhale through your mouth, feel your shoulders relaxing and feel grounded where you're sitting. Breathing naturally. When you're ready to inhale, inhale. When you're ready to exhale, exhale. Filling your lungs completely with each inhale and squeezing out all of the air on the exhale. Now on the next inhale, we're going to inhale as we raise our arms and hands above our head. If you need to, you can move your arms to cactus position. But if you can raise your hands above your head, palms together, do that, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose as you lower your arms back down. Breathing through our nose now, inhaling up and exhaling down. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath. Now on your next exhale, we're going to turn our torso to the right side as we exhale and lower our arms and hands down. And when you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the opposite side as you exhale your arms and hands down. Continue breathing through your nose, inhaling up and exhaling down, alternating sides. One more time on each side, and when you're done, bring your arms in front and breathe naturally through your nose. Now move your arms out parallel to your shoulders, and we're going to make a small circle in one direction, moving our fingertips in a circle, small circle, breathing naturally through your nose. And now move in the opposite direction. Now bring your hands into cactus position, bending your arms so that your elbows and forearms are parallel to the floor, palms of your hands facing forward. Sitting up straight, and then slowly bring your arms together so your forearms are touching, palms of your hands together, interlace your fingers, and we're going to make a circle with our knuckles toward the ceiling, slowly rotating around as we breathe through our nose, flexing your wrists as much as you can. Now notice the direction of the circle you're making and move in the opposite direction. And then pause, release your fingers and bring your hands together in front of your chest in prayer posture. Relax your shoulders, relax your elbows. Take a moment to breathe in this balancing mudra. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Now stretch your arms out in front of you with the palms of your hands facing each other. And we're going to inhale and reach our arms as far back as we can. And then exhale, wrap your arms around your chest, grab your shoulder blades with your hands, lower your chin to your chest, and breathe through your nose. Now notice which arm is on top. Lift your chin and inhale, reach as far back as you can again. And this time wrap your arms around, put the opposite arm on top. Grab your shoulder blades, lower your chin to your chest, and breathe through your nose. Lift your chin, inhale one more time, reaching back, and then exhale your arms and hands down in front of you. Now we're going to get up into a tabletop position on all fours. Separate your knees, place your knees under your hips, spread your fingers wide apart, place your hands under your shoulders. Check that your index finger is facing forward, and rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing your knees. We're going to do cat-cow. Focus on moving your head last, keeping your arms straight. And when we exhale, you're going to pull your navel in toward your spine and tighten your gluteal muscles. So let's begin. Keeping your arms straight. Inhale, arch your lower spine, and then lift your head. Exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine as you arch your upper back toward the ceiling and lower your head. When you're ready to inhale, arch your lower spine and lift your head. Again, on the exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine, arch your upper back toward the ceiling like a cat, and lower your head. Continue breathing as you move. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, pause with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to inhale and reach our right arm and left leg, opposite arm and leg, stretching them out parallel to the floor, reaching as much as you can on the inhale. And then when you're ready to exhale, bringing them back down, switching to the opposite arm and leg, left arm, right leg, stretching out parallel to the floor, reaching as much as you can on the inhale, and exhale, bringing them back down. Continue moving with your breath, inhaling out, breathing through our nose and exhaling through our nose, coming back down. Opposite arm and opposite leg. Move with your breath. Pulling your navel in toward your spine as you do this. Opposite arm and opposite leg. One more time on each side. Focus on your breathing. And when you're done, we're going to sit back in child's pose. So spread your knees, bring your feet together behind you so your toes are touching. Lower your hips to your heels, and then lower your torso, forearms and forehead down to the mat, and breathe through your nose. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. And from here, we're going to step our left foot forward into a lower left lunge. When you're ready, inhale up with your hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Check that your left knee is above your left ankle. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. You can look straight ahead or up at your hands if you'd like, whichever makes you more comfortable. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back down to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale as you reach your hands up, and exhale as you bring them down to the floor next to your left foot. And then from here, keeping our right hand on the ground and our right arm straight, we're going to inhale our left hand, fingertips reaching up toward the ceiling. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Try and keep your left knee bent over your left ankle. And then inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring your left hand back down. You can get onto your fingertips if you need to. We're going to push the floor away as we pull our left foot back and bring our right foot forward into a lower right lunge, coming up with our hands in prayer posture. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle. Breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back down in front of you. And then inhale, make a circle with your hands, reaching up. Exhale, bending forward, placing your hands next to your right foot, keeping the left hand on the ground, left arm straight. When you're ready, inhale and reach your right fingertips up toward the ceiling. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Try and keep your right knee over your right ankle. Reaching and lifting, breathing through your nose, inhaling and exhaling. And then inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bring your right hand down to the floor. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back. Now from here, check that your knees are under your hips. Pull your navel in toward your spine, and we're going to do puppy pose. So pull your navel in toward your spine, and we're going to slowly walk our hands forward, keeping our hips in the air, opening up our shoulders and armpits as we lower down, breathing through our nose. In puppy pose, imagine you're pushing the floor away with your hands. And then pull your navel in as you come back up to tabletop position. From here, we're going to sit back in child's pose again. So spread your knees, bring your feet together, sit your hips back down on your heels as you lower your torso, your forehead, your forearms down to the ground, and breathe through your nose. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms. And from here, we're going to do a floor flow. So we're going to inhale as we come forward. Exhale as we slowly lower down to the mat. Inhale, lifting our chest in baby cobra off the ground. And when you're ready, exhale, coming back to child's pose. Continue moving with your breath. Inhaling as you come forward. Tighten your gluteals as you exhale, coming down. When you're ready to inhale, lifting your chest off the ground. And when you're ready to exhale, coming back to child's pose. Follow your breath. One more time. And sit back in child's pose. This time moving our arms behind us with the palms of our hands facing up toward the ceiling. Then bring your arms in front, straighten out your arms, lift your head, and come back up to tabletop position. And then from here, we're going to straighten out our left leg, keeping our left toes on the ground. And imagine the heel of your left foot is coming down to the floor, Stretching out don't bounce, but stretching out the backs of your legs. Just gently stretching, not bouncing. And then release, lower your knee and straighten out your right leg with your right toes on the ground. Imagine your right heel is coming down to the ground as you're stretching out the back of your right calf muscle. And then bend your right knee. And again, straighten out the left leg with the left toes on the ground. And imagine your left heel is coming down to the ground, stretching out the calf muscle of your left leg. Breathing through your nose. And release, switching to your right leg one more time. Stretching your right leg so it's straight, right toes on the ground. And now imagine your right heel is coming down to the ground. Stretching the back of your right leg, right calf muscle. And release. Now from here, we're going to stand up with your knees bent. Inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling. And exhale, your hands down by your side. Now coming to somewhere in the front of your mat with your feet separated under your hips. We're going to inhale and reach our hands up toward the ceiling. And exhale them down, lifting our chest as we inhale. Again, inhale. And this time we're going to bend our knees as we sit our hips back, keeping our chest lifted, trying to move our arms near our ears, reaching up toward the ceiling, breathing through our nose. And then inhale as you stand up, and exhale your hands down by your side. Again, inhale, reaching up. And this time we're going to sit our hips back again, lowering down as far as you can. Try and keep your arms near your ears. And if you'd like, you can lift your heels off the ground and balance on your toes. Breathing through your nose. And lower your heels if you're on your toes. And then inhale, standing up. And exhale, lower your arms down. Now again, inhale, reaching up. Pull your navel in as we swan dive down, bending our knees, bending our torso, coming forward, placing our hands to the outside of our feet. Take a moment to gently bend each knee, stretching the back of your legs. Relax your neck and shoulders. Pause. Inhale, coming up halfway, neck and spine parallel to the floor. Exhale, relaxing all the way down. Bend your knees, place your hands on the outside of your feet. And we're going to step our right foot back. When you're ready, inhaling up into Warrior One with our left knee bent over our left ankle. Right leg is straight, hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. From here, if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. You can look up at your hands if you'd like, or straight ahead, however you'd like. Breathing through your nose. Try and bend your left knee over your left ankle. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then we're going to inhale and reach our hands up toward the ceiling. Keeping our hands reaching toward the ceiling, we're going to turn our torso, adjust our right foot, turning our torso and our hips to the right side of the room, and then lower your arms down parallel to the floor. Bring your shoulder blades together behind you as you lift your chest and gaze out over your left fingertips. Left knee is bent over left ankle. Right leg is straight. Our hips and torso are facing the right side of the room. Breathing through your nose in Warrior Two. And then inhale as we bring our right arm, adjust your right foot, your hips and your torso facing forward. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, pull your navel in as you tilt your torso forward, bringing your hands down to the floor next to your left foot. Step your right foot forward. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Relax your neck and shoulders. Alternate bending your knees, stretching the backs of your legs. And then bend your knees as you inhale, your hands above your head. Palms together, exhale your hands down by your side. Again, inhale, reaching up. And we're gonna swan dive down. Hands to the outside of your feet. Relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, coming up halfway. And exhale down. Take a moment to bend your knees, relax your shoulders, stretching the backs of your legs. Then pause, bend your knees, place your hands on the outside of your feet, and step your left foot backward, keeping the right knee above your right ankle. Inhale as you come up into warrior one, hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. Keeping the right knee bent over the right ankle. And if your arms are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then from here, we're going to inhale and reach our hands up toward the ceiling, keeping our arms lifted. We're going to turn our left foot, turn our torso, turn our hips to the left side of the room, and then lower our arms parallel to the floor. Bring your shoulder blades together behind you as you lift your chest and gaze out over your right fingertips. Lower your shoulders. Make sure your right knee is bent over your right ankle. Torso is vertical to the floor, not tilting forward. Arms parallel to the ground. Gazing out over your right fingertips. Breathing through your nose in warrior two. And then inhale as you swing your left arm, adjust your left foot, turn your hips and your torso to face forward, reaching up on the inhale. Pull your navel in as you exhale, tilt forward, place your hands on the outside of your right foot, step your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway and relax all the way down. Bend your knees as you inhale and reach your hands up toward the ceiling, palms together, and exhale your hands down. All right, now we're going to do a balancing pose. We'll do tree pose, practice tree pose. So I'm going to stand back here. Separate your feet, place your hands on your your hips. Take a moment to observe where your feet are. Try and balance the weight of your body evenly on the bottoms of your feet. Lift your chest, breathing through your nose, inhaling and exhaling when you need to. Now go ahead and bend your left knee, keeping your left toes on the ground, putting the weight of your body in your right leg. If you'd like to go further, you can lift your left foot off the ground. You can also, if you want to, bring your hands into prayer posture in front of your chest. If you'd like to go further, you can cross your left ankle above your right knee. And if you'd like to go further, you can move your arms and hands above your head, reaching up toward the ceiling. Find a point of focus and breathe through your nose. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then release your ankle from above your knee. As you exhale, lower your foot and your hands down to the ground. And take a moment to lift your heels off the ground, relaxing your hips and leg muscles. And we're going to switch and do the other side. So place your hands on your hips. Bend your right knee with your right toes on the ground, placing the weight of your body in your left leg. Now you can stay here if you'd like, or if you want to go further, you can lift your right foot off the ground. Again, you can bring your hands in the prayer posture if you'd like. If you want to go further, you can cross your right ankle above your left knee. And you can also move your hands above your head if you'd like, reaching up toward the ceiling. Find your point of focus and breathe through your nose. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then release your right ankle from above your left knee as you lower your hands and foot down to the ground. Take a moment to lift the heels of your feet off the ground, relaxing your leg muscles. And we're going to go ahead and sit down on the mat. Now from here, we're going to just take our left foot to the outside of our right thigh, keeping the left knee in the air. Take your left hand behind near your left hip. Take your right arm to the right side of your body. Take a moment to just observe your body. Make sure you're sitting on your hips. And we want to keep our hips on the ground as we do this. So go as far as you can with your hips on the ground and then just breathe. All right, now take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, turn your torso to the left side as you take your right arm and wrap it around the top of your left knee, turning to the left side. Inhaling with the straight spine, exhaling, gently twisting. If you'd like, you can take your left hand behind your torso and grab your right hip. Breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can take your right arm to the outside of your left thigh for a deeper twist. But make sure your hips are on the ground if you're doing this. And then release, come all the way around to the left side. Straighten out your legs, lift your knees up and down gently. And then place your right foot on the outside of your left thigh. Take your right hand behind near your right hip for support. Sit up straight. Move your left arm to the left side of your body. Inhale and exhale as you turn your torso to the right side, wrapping your left arm around the top of your right knee. Twisting to the right side as you inhale and exhale. If you'd like, you can take your right arm behind your torso, grab your left hip, inhale and exhale, gently twisting. Breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your left arm to the outside of your right thigh for a deeper twist. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Take deep breaths to allow your body to relax. And then release. Come all the way around to the left side. Straighten out your legs. Bend your knees gently. And then from here, we're going to scoot to the front of our mat with our knees bent. Move your arms parallel to the floor. Pull your navel in as you inhale, tilt back, and lift the heels of your feet off the ground. From here, if you'd like, you can straighten out one leg or the other or both, however you feel comfortable. And then lower your feet down. Grab your elbows or wrists and relax. Now reach your hands down, grab your toes with your fingers. Walk the heels of your feet in toward your hips, tilting back, pull your navel in. As you inhale, lift the heels of your feet off the ground. And if you can, see if you can straighten out your legs, one or both. Find your balancing point, breathing through your nose. And then lower your feet down to the ground, moving your arms parallel to the floor. Inhale and exhale as you slowly move your spine down all the way to the floor. And then stretch your arms out parallel to your shoulders with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Move your feet under your knees as much as possible. And then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand, keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. Now inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center, and exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. Breathing through your nose, shoulders on the ground. And then inhale, bring your knees and your head back to the center and move your arms down next to your body. Pull your navel in toward your spine. And we're going to lift our hands and feet up toward the sky and then bend our knees and grab the outer edges of our feet. Pull your feet down and allow your knees to go to the outside of your shoulders into happy baby pose. And then from here, we're going to alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side, or if you'd like, you can rock up and down, massaging your spine, releasing any tension you feel, moving around as much as you can, breathing through your nose. And if you rock out of it, just get back in. Moving around, breathing. And then inhale your hands and feet up toward the ceiling and exhale them down to the floor. Straighten your legs out. And we're going to do our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana, a conscious relaxation. So close your eyes, separate the heels of your feet, allow your toes to relax to the sides, move your arms a few inches away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Eyes closed and focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Focus on your breathing. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs, your knees, your calf muscles. Relax your ankles and relax your toes. Observe your breath getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And when you're ready, move your hands above your head and stretch your body. And then bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. And then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. When you're ready, push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And we'll end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head. And then exhale through our mouth. As we exhale through our mouth with a strong breath, we're going to lower our arms and hands down. We're going to do that 3 times, and then we'll end with a final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but bring the palms of your hands together and pause at your third eye for kind thoughts. Pause at your lips for kind words. And pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.